Hey everybody, it's Andre from the Townhouse team, and in this video I want to talk about when is the best time to purchase a townhouse. Maybe you're a first-time home buyer that's just looking to get into the market, or you're a seasoned and experienced investor that wants to invest in townhouses because they offer so many great things that we've talked about on this channel. But depending on whether you're purchasing for yourself or as an investment, this answer is actually going to vary based on your specific situation. If you're looking to purchase for yourself or for your family, then the best time to purchase a townhouse would actually be in the springtime, like it is to sell your townhouse in the springtime. But if you're looking for an investment or an opportunity to maybe get a lower price but still maximize on your investment or get the highest amount of return on your money, then the actual best time to buy a townhouse for you would likely be in the wintertime. And in this video, I want to talk about exactly why. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody, and let's start off by talking about why purchasing for yourself or for your family in the springtime is the most optimal time to buy a townhouse. Now, we know it's cyclical. Real estate has seasonal cycles because just as it is about product and prices, there are a lot of people involved in the whole process of real estate. So if buyers don't want to go look at houses in the wintertime, then you're going to see less demand. And if sellers don't want to put their house on or their townhouse for sale in the wintertime because they think it doesn't show off the green grass or the landscaping that they've done, and they're going to wait till springtime, you're going to see less inventory. And so if you're looking to buy for yourself or for your family, the springtime would be optimal because it gives you a chance to not only experience the best kind of season to buy a townhouse or any type of real estate because there's warm weather, it's nice out, you can go to showings in a t-shirt, it doesn't get dark at 5 o'clock and you have to, have a flashlight just to see around the house and all these different types of things. But overall, it gives you a chance to access and see more inventory and overall have more options to choose from of where you want to live as well as the price point that you're looking in. The majority of cases when it comes to purchasing a townhouse as an investment, the numbers or the price point or the potential rent is really what's going to be the most important. It's going to be the numbers. But if you're a first-time buyer or you're someone that's purchasing for yourself or for your family, we've seen time and time again where price isn't necessarily the most important factor. It can be something such as a park nearby, the school, the bus route, is the neighborhood quiet, all these different things that in the wintertime, if there's less inventory, potentially a townhouse might not pop up on a certain street or a certain crescent that would be ideal for you and your family. But in the summertime or come the springtime, then it does come up, and had you waited or had you started your search a little bit sooner, you would have been able to see it and experience it and then purchase that townhouse, which would have been, the perfect fit. Another great reason to purchase in the springtime, if you're looking again for yourself or for your family, is the fact that because the weather is warm and the sun stays out for longer, you have a much easier and much more comfortable moving process, because we've had clients move in the wintertime and there's always things that kind of go wrong, right? You're carrying something heavy, it slips, it falls, it breaks. But in the summertime or in the springtime, it's warm weather, it stays light out for until 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and then you can kind of move a little bit slower and you're not freezing every time you have to go to the truck and come back in and out. And overall, it's just a more comfortable and enjoyable experience. Moving is definitely one of the most stressful parts of closing on your new townhouse or on your new property. So the fact that it just is easier and more comfortable in the springtime is a big reason why a lot of people like to wait until springtime just to start searching and just start shopping around to have their closing date line up within more of what their schedules look like. Maybe the kids are home from school, so they can help out with all that process instead of having to move in the middle of the school year or right before the holidays. Now, switching gears, if you're looking to buy a townhouse as an investment property, then the wintertime might be the most ideal time for you to purchase, because there are certain factors that sellers have to consider, or certain factors that benefit you as an investor for townhouses listed in the wintertime as opposed to the springtime. And the number one being the fact that the inventory is lower. Now, initially that might make you think there's more demand or there's more competition, but in truth, the demand, it usually goes down in the wintertime as well. And in terms of the inventory being lower in the wintertime, those sellers that are listed between the holidays or right before the new year, they really need to sell. There's obviously a motivation to do so, or else they would wait till spring or have done it beforehand. So the fact that they want to sell, you can potentially come in with a quick closing date, maybe a little bit of a lower offer, save yourself some of that cash, and then use that towards your return on your investment when you go to rent out or renovate that property. At the same time, you're not really worried about moving in the wintertime or the hassle that it's going to take, because the tenant or the owner is moving out, and if you're going to be renovating or renting it out, then you're not going to need a moving truck. You're not going to need to move all your furniture, all these different things like that. You're probably just going to, it's probably more beneficial for you to really have a blank slate to start off with, and maybe just get rid of a few things, throw in the garbage, as opposed to, going through that entire process. And that's not really what matters to investors. It's more about numbers that matter to you. Another benefit involved with that too is that you have time to renovate this property, if that's what you're going to do, before putting it up on the market to rent out or to Airbnb or whatever you might want to do with it. Statistically, we've also seen that in the springtime, rents or the average rent jumps up a little bit because, again, more people are looking, right? Maybe they're just off their summer holidays, or during the summer break, they're looking to find a house or a townhouse to rent before they head into the college or the university new year. And that's why rents go up a little bit. But in the wintertime, there's obviously less tenants looking. So when you purchase in the wintertime, you have a little bit of a breathing period, or a period where you can renovate, do what you need to on the property, and then come the springtime, or once the snow starts melting a little bit, you can put it up and make sure you maximize on that rent. That's more or less the quick and short answer that we give clients and prospects when they ask, when is the best time to purchase a townhouse? Now, it's important to keep in mind that there are other factors that come into play when making the decision to purchase a townhouse and when you want to buy it. It will depend on your specific situation. For example, if you're leasing or you're renting at the moment and you've been given 2 months notice, then don't go sign another lease for a year and wait 6 months to purchase a townhouse in the spring when you have the opportunity to do it now. And at the same time, don't not jump or offer on a townhouse that you think would be perfect for you with the hope that there's going to be something better in the springtime. It really will depend on your specific situation, but overall, if you do have the luxury to wait, then it'd be better off in the springtime if you're purchasing for yourself or for your family. But if you're looking for an investment property, then really it's the wintertime, but at the same time, you can probably find some good deals in the springtime, if you're diligent and you work hard and you're quick on every listing that comes up. So hopefully that helps you with your timeline if you're looking to get into the townhouse market here in Barrie. I'm Andre from the Townhouse team. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to check out our weekly townhouse market report, where every week you can know exactly what your townhouse might be worth or what townhouse prices are doing in the city of Barrie. And we will see you in the next one.